Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to Divine Time with the girl, Queen of Fatiti Ma'at. Now, I already prayed, already smudged, and all that great stuff. So, just in case you don't know, return back to sender. Any kind of evil eye. We don't want it, and we don't need it because we are elevating. We are elevating, and we are growing, right? I already pulled my cards, right? And I'm going to see if I can deliver a message with the cards I have pulled. One of my first cards that I had pulled was the higher power. So if anyone is going through a situation and you feel like you are being distracted, you are being, almost put in a box because somebody don't want you to shine, the higher power wants you to know that it's your turn. No one can put you in a box. No one can belittle you. No one can declare to you what your life is going to be. It's your turn. I told y'all. It's your season. It's time to continuously be the best version of yourselves, going in the right direction. And this was our higher power card. Right? So a lot of people do have their eyes on you. True fact. I even seen some of it in my comments. People are watching you and they're waiting and they wish that you would just give up. They wish you stopped. Especially if these people that went around and talked about you so bad. But to realize that we do have enemies. We do. And your enemies, they can be two things. They can be your downfall or they can be your uprise. So to use your enemies for your uprise is to know that it's not just them, but you are in a spiritual warfare. So if you don't get tapped in tune to know that, you be like, these people getting on my nerve. And I know because I have been there. But when the Most High is leveling you up and taking you to higher levels, for you to be able to accept challenges to grow. So yeah, they will try to cast stones and they will say some words. But once you know how to use that energy, transmute it and say, yeah, you are so correct. And maybe some things they said are correct. But guess what? That's not you. That's them. So when you came out of the dark, right, in between worlds, and I'm pretty sure a lot of times you tried to get it right, you went through this boot camp, and every time you got on your path, somebody pulled you back in the dark. So now that you're not in between worlds anymore, you are walking in your light, you're walking in your truth, being the best version of yourself, and loving yourself. And of course, your enemies don't like that, especially when they scandalize your name, especially when they talked about you so bad. Especially if they can't wait to see you fall so they can try to take your space. So that's why, people look at you. They study you. They try to watch you. They want to walk like you. They want to dress like you. They want to talk like you. They want to be you. So while they're trying to be you, don't downplay yourself, for the Most High is on your side. Of course, the Most High lives in you. The Most High lives in each and every one. But if people not willing to put the work in to come out of that dark, lower version of themselves, come out that hell state, that lower chakra, that envy and jealous, if people do not want to put in the work and learn to love themselves, they think it's easy being you because you're so happy and you're divine, kings and queens. So when people see that you are so happy and so divine, of course they want to steal your shine. But it comes with a price. So don't dim your own light, because Most High got you, baby. The Most High wants you to know that it's okay when people try to come against you. The Most High wants you to know it's okay if you feel like you want to cuss somebody's ass out. Yes. See, that's one thing our enemies, they think that if you don't hear it, you don't know it. That's a lie. Because a lot of people A lot of y'all are tapped in tune. And you already know people's intentions. But in the past, maybe they played on your intentions and you thought like you wanted to be a people pleaser. So you kept going back to these people in and out of worlds. Now that you come up to be the higher best version of yourself, and the Most High telling you, don't worry about what people saying. Don't worry about what they're doing. They've been doing it. Are you playing a game? Well, the Most High wants you to relax. Want you to breathe. Want you to take care of yourself. Want you to elevate. Want you to be a blessing to bless someone else. So, of course, somebody want to be like you, baby. You're full of life. You're stress-free. You're drama-free. And you're beautiful. You're handsome. You're on top of your game. So don't let nobody try to fool you in a delusion. Thank you, Most High. Don't let nobody try to put you in a delusion. Because they done went around and gossip. Yes, they did. They put an imagination where you supposed to be at. Say they imagine that you're supposed to be an evil, two-faced, backstabber person because that's their image. When you confide in people and you love people, people know who you are. And then they feel like, dang, I wish I was like that. And somebody might say, well, how she know? Because a lot of times we grew up with these same type of people in our families. Family, friends, cousin, co-workers, lovers, husband, wives. When you can recognize the energy, the spirit that imagine that one day they can be just like you. Dress like you, walk like you, talk like you. Want to be you. They want to be the outside and the inside. Because the outside reflects the inside. And if they can't get it together on the outside, they don't like the way they dress, they don't like the way they walk, they don't like the way they talk, they don't like the way they communicate. And when they see you all up in your glory, but it's not just your glory alone, it's the glory of the Most High that lives in you, they will get intimidated. Because it's not them. And newsflash, collective, it would never be them. They would never be ever, never ever be you. I don't care how many times they try to hide in their animalistic ways, not human, animalistic ways, trying to convince you that you're not true, that you're not divine, that you're not holy, pure, and righteous because you made a mistake. So it's easy for the enemy to tell you what you did way back then. But they would never, ever recognize your greatness. Because the Most High said, I will prepare a table before your enemies. So how you going to sit with them? How are you going to go against everything that the Most High said I'll do for you in the presence of your enemy? So when people make you want to second guess, put a fork in the road on your own decision, on your own life, on your own journey, on your own path, they sit and watch and wait and stalk. Then they'll get a few more people to gang stalk, to talk, to chitter chatter, to judge, to push, to see if they can bring you back. They want you to be chaotic. They want you to cuss their ass out. They want you to be a lower vibration, all because they already told a bunch of people a bunch of lies. And the only way for them not to look stupid is that they have to make these lies true. Let the truth be told. What is this card? I don't have my glasses on. I don't want to call it wrong card, y'all. But people that went around while you elevate, you feeling good. Yeah, truth be told. So while you elevated and you feeling good, you fell in love with yourself and you went deep diving in what you know. And everything the enemy tried to do to you, they forgot one thing. It's all about you, baby. You can embrace the change in your life. You can do that. They can't embrace the change in your life because they're not you. So they would like to pull you back. They want to pull you back so they can step forward and try to be you and think it's a game. Narcissists. They think it's funny. Oh, I'm them. Ha. That is childish. They can never be a true queen or a true king. Never could be really truly used by the Most High that even lives in them. Because it's not awakened. They still in their lower chakra hell part of themselves. Let's see how they look. They're in the dark. Bitter. Sad. Going through a storm. Depressed. Sick. Mentally. Physically unstable. So when you have people that's in their lower chakra, the only thing they can do is just wish you can come back and be with them. They can come out. They can come out and be the best version of themselves. But they don't want to do the work. They don't want to face all their shadows, all their demons. They don't want to face them. But you chose the ones you faced them one by one. Yes, you did. Yeah, I went through it. And guess what? I can help somebody else. But when people feel like you are too proud because you overcame your demons, and they rather just sit there and talk to their demons all day. They rather commune with their demons all day by gossiping and being a liar and also being jealous. So when they are living in sin and you are not, why would you be disappointed? Why would you want to be disappointed when the Most High separates you from chaos people? When you can love yourself. When you can be true to yourself. When you can pour all your love and your energy into yourself. And that's what your enemies see. They can never be you. They may try to, but even a lies get caught up with them one day. Even a criminal will get caught one day, as we see on TV all the time. So instead of people learning how to work on themselves, cherish themselves, and love themselves, they would rather be envious of somebody else that's putting in the work. But while you letting your light shine, chosen ones, because I had already pulled these cards, and I did ask the Most High to give me a message that I can help the collective, because a lot of people are going through the same situations. People want to tear you down. People want you to feel left out. That is a spirit. So when you get in tune, chosen ones, when somebody try to bring your vibration down, try to make you second guess yourself, you know you done came way too far to turn around. They done play these games on you probably for years, collective, and you probably didn't know nothing about it because they was good at the game. But see, when you raise your vibration and you came out of that lower chakra and you start working in your solar plex, and then your heart chakra got opened up to a love for yourself, that throat chakra where you was able to speak life in abundance, and then when you got to that crown-like, Christ-like consciousness, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. No, it will not. And you don't have to live in fear. Not when you know that diving deep, you all up in that. Long as you know that the Most High is on your side, because the Most High lives in you, you don't have to second guess yourself. That's what people want you to do. They don't even know who they are. They waiting on you to show up. Oh, let me see what they're doing. They don't even know who they are. So how can somebody's opinion of you affect you when they don't even like who they are? We ought to say thank you. That's why I say you use your enemies as a stepping stone. A great confirmation that you are going in the right direction. So when you get mad and you get upset, that's because that's somebody that's being an energy vampire. When they see you upset, they happy. But when you're happy, they upset. They need you for supply. That's that demon spirit in them that don't want to do the shadow work to be the best version of themselves. They rather sit back and be a con artist. Hee-hee-ha-ha. And then don't even like their own selves. So, we as chosen ones, since we have grown into our knowledge of self-value, self-worth, we done came from the mud. We working our way on up to the top. We don't have time to pity party with people that's not ready for change. And like I say on this channel, I change no one. If someone say, well, I don't like it, well, I can't help that. I can't lower my knowledge, no, lower my frequency, or even lower what the Spirit is telling me to say. And it is to help the collective, to stay positive, to stay motivated, to keep on the right path. And don't let somebody sitting back watching you, waiting to see when you get weak, wanting you to slip so they can go and say, no, don't do that. They don't want you to be great. But see, you're ready. You all saddled up. You're ready. You're ready for the journey. You're ready to take the journey, even if you have to go by yourself. But it's always, y'all can see a little monkey up there telling you don't go that way, go this way. So it's always somebody that's going to try to tell you not to go in a direction that is best for you. It do not have to even be anybody that you have physical contact. Because when you are a star seed, when you are a light bearer, when you are shining from inside out, that's what they can't stand. Your glory, baby. So peace and blessings to the reading of this card. Hope someone, everyone, get a positive message out of this. Okay? We're going to get one more card. I'm going to shut it down. If I can. Spirit, give me a card, please. Spirit, can I get a card, please? And this, you know, we can't even say it's sad, it's pitiful. Because it was a great separation a long time ago. And when you open up to that third spiritual eye, you was able to see in 2020 who was for you and who wasn't. A lot of people put you up under the bus. They talked about you, scandalized your name. Thank you, Spirit. They didn't want you to be the best version of yourself. So before you could even get to this part of being the best version of yourself, they will scandalize your name. Been doing it for years. Correct. They will scandalize your name for years. But see, when you elevated, that's when you was able to see the devil for who the devil is. And this card says, let me get my glasses, y'all. See what this card says for the collective. Because you was able to see the devil for who the devil is, right? This card says, I will not compare myself to others. See that? Thank you, Spirit. I will not compare myself to others. That's what our message was about. People wanting to be you. Wanting to be you. But nobody can take your place. So people try to compete where they can't compare. But you don't have to. You don't have to try to compare with anybody. Because you chose the ones, you collective, you star seeds. You are the best version of yourself. And much more. So peace and blessings to this reading. Thank you, Spirit, for this beautiful card. That's a good way to close out, right? A good way to close out. So I hope everybody get a good message. And I'll check you on the next